If you've ever felt like you're obsessed with someone, I want you to pause for a moment and truly listen. This might be one of the most crucial realizations that you'll come across. I'm Dr. Arya, a clinical psychologist specializing in high performance, resilience, and relationships. And I work with clients from Academy Award winners to the CEOs of multi-billion-dollar companies. And this channel aims to enhance your understanding of your own psychology and of others so that you can experience greater peace, joy, and wisdom no matter what life throws at you. Today, we're diving deep into the nature of obsession and the simplest and most effective way to navigate it with a powerful psychological exercise that I've called the features versus feelings framework. It's a common misconception that when we're obsessed with someone, it's all about them, the magnetic attraction, the constant thoughts. We believe it's about their charm, their sense of humor, the way they look, the depth of their character. But in reality, it's not purely about the other person. What we're truly experiencing with this obsession is less about them and more about the unmet needs or desires within us that this person represents. It's less about who they are and more about what they symbolize. They might represent that idea of being in love, of being loved, or being in a perfect relationship. When you're with them, you might feel wanted, adored, appreciated, or special. Through them, you might experience the warmth of affection that you missed out on as a child, or the validation that your mind subconsciously craves. The person may signify confirmation or evidence that you're desirable or lovable. They could represent a piece of yourself that you feel is missing or that you've lost. So whenever you're together, you might be a version of yourself that you once were or you wish you could be, more alive, more confident, funnier, and more adventurous. They might even appear to be the solution to a lingering emptiness or longing, a void within you that you're trying to fill, and with them you feel complete and whole. However, this obsession isn't about the characteristics that are within them, it's about the feelings that arise within us. It's essential to understand that it's less about their actual personality and more about the emotional needs that they're fulfilling. Now, while your mind might not want to admit it, out of the billions of adults in the world, there could be 1, 2, or 10 different people on this earth who represent the same aspects and fulfill the same unmet needs within you. So to overcome this obsession, we have to start by recognizing our own unmet needs and desires and differentiating them from the other person. Today, I'll give you one of the simplest and most effective ways to gain a clearer perspective. I've called it the features versus feelings framework. Now, I want you to take out 2 sheets of paper. On one of them, at the top, write the heading features, who they are and what they do. Now, write down the features or attributes of the person that you're obsessed with. This could include things like aspects of their personality, quirks, habits, or how they treat you. Ask yourself, what is it I like or love about this person? And write down whatever comes to mind. It could be we have the same sense of humor. They see me, they understand me, they're kind, they're loving, they write thoughtful letters to me. Now, on a second sheet of paper, write the heading feelings, what they represent. Note down what you think this person could symbolize or what you believe they bring into your life emotionally. This is related to the feelings that they represent. For instance, they might represent feeling loved and lovable, or feeling happy in a relationship, feeling worthy or complete. They might lead you to feeling more adventurous or confident. Now, you can even use the first list as a way to understand what the person symbolizes. So for instance, if you'd written down listens to me on the first sheet, ask yourself, how does this make me feel? Perhaps when they listen to you as a result, you might write down on the second sheet, makes me feel understood and valued. While the act of listening is truly appreciated, it could be that what you deeply crave and associate with them is a sense of validation and understanding. If this video resonates with you so far, please hit subscribe for more insights and feel free to share your own thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Now, here is the important part. Take the first sheet of paper, features, who they are and what they do, and rip it up. That's right, tear it up into tiny pieces. You see, there will be others in the world who are funny or who have a similar sense of humor. There will be others in the world who are kind and caring. The person you're obsessed with does not exclusively own these attributes. The key part is to focus on the second sheet of paper, how you feel when you're with them and what they stand for in your mind. It's crucial to discern between the features of the person and the deeper feelings, emotions, or desires that you've projected onto them. Your worth, your completeness, your happiness does not live in the other person. These live within you and they're yours. Now, complete freedom comes when you find ways to give yourself what you once sought from them. Now, this is where self-love comes in. If you feel unworthy, you need to look at that. If you feel incomplete on your own, that's where your inner work lies. If you're craving attention and validation, the path is to recognize that your value does not depend on what someone else thinks. It can be based on self-respect and self-appreciation. Whatever the other person represented, start to read books on this, listen to podcasts, journal, or find a trusted therapist that you can explore this with. Awareness by Anthony DeMello is a book that had a profound impact on my life, and I'd highly recommend the audiobook, as DeMello's way of expressing and connecting with the audience is so powerful. Radical Acceptance by Tara Brach is about embracing your imperfections and understanding your self-worth, and it touches on this idea of self-love and acceptance. Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It by Kamal Ravikant is a short, poignant read on self-love and its transformative power. And I actually read it a number of years ago, and it marked a really pivotal turning point in my life. You might want to check out podcasts and interviews with Esther Perel, Brené Brown, Michael Singer, or Gabor Mate. Now, I want to leave you with this thought. This journey of self-awareness and self-love is the most profound and fulfilling one you can embark upon. Remember, every moment of self-discovery brings you closer to the most important relationship you'll ever have, the one with yourself. And the beauty of it all is that as you learn to truly love and value yourself, you become a beacon for others, attracting genuine connections and relationships that are rooted in authenticity and mutual respect. Your obsession may have brought you to this moment, but it can be the gateway to a deeper, richer connection with yourself. You have the strength, the resilience, and the wisdom within you. So here's to embracing every facet of who you are and moving forward with grace, courage, and love. If you found this useful, check out my video on why you're not over your ex.